think we're live. Oh, got live. We are live. All right. Hello, hello. It's Friday night. Let's do some makeup and chit chat because I like to chit chat. I'll talk to myself. Even if nobody's on here, I'm going to talk. I'm going to start just like always. I'm going to prime my face with my setting spray. I'm just going to pump it right into my hand, pull it up a couple times, and then really just apply it like a lotion. And while that's drying, I think I may pull my hair back. Lovely. All right. I'm also going to use the Pharmacy Pro to Fit eyeshadow primer. God, I love this stuff, y'all. It is so good. Just has the best finish. And really, such a good base for any of your eyeshadows, especially if you need them to pop. If you have darker lids, veiny lids, oily lids, it's good for everything. Man, it's good stuff. All right, and I need to do a quick clean of my brushes. So if everyone bought stuff on the 20th when we had the big sale, one of the things that you got was our brush cleaner, and then also our brush cleaning towel, so that if you swap back and forth between eyeshadows, you can just kind of go over with your brush and it'll clean off the extra color so that you can swap and not, mix and match your colors on your brush. And then this brush cleaner is awesome for our brushes. It actually works for all brushes, but it's so good. But I need to clean this brush really quick, so I'm going to do that while we're waiting and demonstrate. It smells like vanilla cupcakes. Look at my brush right now. See? You can tell it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this right here, like so. And then I'm going to swirl it around. And see as I'm doing it? Guys, it's crazy. Because as soon as this is clean and it smells good, as soon as it's cleaned, you can use it instantly. And it's disinfected and ready to go. And then look how pretty that is. You ready to go? And then your brushes smell good when you're putting them on too. When you're putting your makeup on. We're gonna make this quick again, guys. But one of the things that I really wanted to show tonight was our new eyeshadow colors that dropped on the 20th as well, just to kind of give you an idea. And I'm gonna use those colors when I do my eyes tonight. Again, I'm not a fancy person, but I can't do some of these crazy combos that some of these people can do, and I'm like, whoa, that's amazing. But I do love all of our eyeshadows. And this is in all these colors. And I mean, it's all over the place. I mean, one was called like the Moon Collection and the Earth Collection, but they are such pretty colors. Look at these. Oh my gosh, these are probably my two favorites. And this was probably one of my least favorites. I can't remember the name of it. Paris. It was named Paris. It was my least favorite. I was like, I'm not crazy about that pink. Okay, it has moved up. It's probably like one of my second or third favorites of the new eyeshadows that we have. It is such a pretty color. So I will probably use that tonight, just because you look at it and you think, I don't like that. It's really pretty on. Okay, let's do a quick start. Then we'll go over some of those eyeshadows. Seint Beauty cream-based foundations. They come in these little tins. They just pop in and out of your magnetic palette. And just so that everyone can see, I had someone ask me about the size of the tins, because they look small when you get them. I mean, right here I'm holding it up. Maybe it doesn't look that small, you know, to you. It doesn't to me, but I mean, I know what the makeup looks like. But when you're looking at this, it is not a lot of product. It's when you look at it compared to a normal foundation that you're saying, oh, you know, you would get it in this bigger jar. My Roomba's running, excuse that. But these cream base, you just get your brush and you barely tap in it and swirl it on your face. These last forever. So if you, the more product you use, of course, the longer, the shorter time that you'll have with them. But really, a couple of months is how much time each of these foundations should last. Your contour will probably last 6 months. Your lip and cheek colors, a year. So you can really stretch it out. If you're not a heavy makeup wearer or you don't wear it every day and everything else, it'll go a lot longer than that. So I think tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this color Mango. See how that's an orange? I can even wear that shade. This is my normal shade. But I'm going to use a little bit of this orange color just to show how I can make it work. This is a great color corrector as well. So I'm going to pop just a little bit under my eyes. And even though I'm going to go over with a brightening highlight in a little bit, I will just layer a T90 amount. These are not meant to layer. These are meant to only put where you need it, so that you don't have to have layer upon layer of product. That's how it's designed, but some people will layer more. If you have trouble areas or you have to do color correcting, sometimes you do it. So even that's orange and I just put it under my eyes, I'm just, like I said, I just kind of want to tap it really where I need it. That orange is going to counteract any blue and purple. And now I'm going to go in through the rest of my face using my blush and bronzer. It's a double-ended brush. This retails for $36. You can also save $10 if you buy it in a bronzer combo. But I'm just going to, again, just tap my brush in it. And you can see it on my brush now, right? Because I just cleaned that brush. You can see how white it is, and you can see that color on it. But I'm going to go through, and I'm just going to put it right where I need it. I'm kind of skipping over this area. And I'm just going to put it below where I'm going to put my contour in a minute. Guys, really just a little bit goes a long way. I'm going to put just a little on my forehead. And so, I'll let this open. I've left this open. Just to put it, like I said, where I need it. I'm not going to layer it. Okay, now that I've got my main highlight shade on, I'm going to switch over to my detail brush. And I'm going to use the color Ash. I've been using that a lot too. I really use Olive a whole lot, but I'm going to use Ash because that's really a color that works good on most all skin tones. People have some redness. Ash is a great color that's not going to pull any excess red. So I've got it on my brush. And again, I kind of let this area blank when I went through my other color. And I just barely use any product. I can go back if I want to add a little bit more layer. But for now, we're just going to start with what we need. I'm not going to be heavy-handed with it tonight. I just kind of want it to show up just enough for you to see it, because not everybody wants to wear a lot of contours that to highlight the cheekbones and stuff, and you don't have to really make it sculpted out to where either. But if you just put a little bit of a shadow there, again, just kind of placing it along your cheekbone and then blend it out, just that smidgen of a shadow just helps give you some more depth to your face, and you'll be surprised at what that little bit of dimension will do. Really make your features pop with little effort. I'm gonna go up here. We were at the water park today. We've not been home too long. I got in the shower. We grabbed something to eat because we were starving. And, I mean, really just walked in the door. We pretty much shut the water parks down when we go. It was so fun. It was my niece's birthday. So we went today and spent all day there. I'm gonna carve just a little bit. And this is one of those things that really just kind of help to separate out and define that jawline. Because a lot of us will have, you know, a little bit of extra chin or something. And so this is something that, with that extra little shadow that you have, your eye is not drawn to it. It just kind of looks like it just kind of fades away. And so that's one of the reasons that you would do that, so that when you first kind of glance, it looks like, even though I've not blended it in or anything, when you first just glance, it kind of just looks like it's just a shadow, which is what a contour does. And I'm going to put just a little bit under my lip. Okay. Now I'm going to take my fingers with my contour, and I'm going to go right up the sides of my nose. Now that we've got that on, I'm going to switch the other side of the brush. This is the detail. Back to the detail that I did my contour with. And I'm going to apply my brightening highlight now. And I'm going to use the color, I think I'm going to use the color, June. I also wear this as my main shade sometimes, but this will be not a crazy stark difference, but it's just enough to give a little bit of a contrast of the color that I have all over my face, so that it will pop just a little bit and not be crazy. See, I can get by with wearing this all over. You can make tons of these colors work. They're fun to play with too. Okay. So now that we've got that, we're done with our face. We're going to blend it all together. I'm going to use the same side that I was first applying with. I'm just going to kind of blend that contour. You can blend it up in circular motions. I kind of stipple it usually first. Don't forget your jawline. It's crazy how when you put just a little bit of color, you don't have to have perfect skin, but how much better it will just make your skin look. And I think the key is really less is more, because if you put on too much just with any makeup product and you cake it on, it not only does it age you sometimes when we don't want it to age you, but it just sometimes it just sets and everything, and it doesn't look doesn't make your skin look as healthy as what it can. And this really kind of gives your skin a nice little glow. without being a whole lot of product. You just want to make sure that you start very lightly and then build up to it. It's really easy to use. No experience necessary. Okay? So, the crazy thing, again, let's look at the color that I'm wearing all over my face. Once I put everything together with it, it is not as crazy. It's this color right here. This orange color. So, you can make it work. I'm going to go in with my bronzer. I'm going to use this side of the brush. And I'm just going to kind of swirl it around. And just kind of pop it over where I contour mostly. This is just to kind of give you a sun-kissed faux tan. I mean, you can also use it like on your décolleté, your shoulders, and that kind of stuff too. I ordered some bronzing drops. I hope my cousin's got it. I think she put it on her order. She sells pharmacy. And I ordered these bronzing drops that she's been using on her face too, so I'm kind of excited about those. They're not meant to actually do any tanning. They just kind of give you a little bit of color. But sometimes I'll use this bronzer under my makeup before I ever even put it on. And it helps give me a glow too. Today when I went to the water park, I just got some of this bronzer and stuff and swirled it around my face and put on just a little bit of waterproof eye makeup, and was good to go. Like, I felt bronzed, and I'm gonna be honest, it stayed on pretty much all day. I didn't go underwater tons, except a few water slides. And I didn't put a lot on. Okay, so now I'm bronzed up. Now I'm going to use my illuminator. I think I'm going to do the color Pearl here. I'm just going to kind of go pop it on these places that I really want to accentuate. Am I doing on time? I'm doing good. I really want to be done by 9:25. Gotta keep these videos short and sweet, but long enough for you to be able to see how to do it and what to do. Okay, now we're gonna do lip and cheek. Look at all these. What to do? I don't know. I think for my cheek color, I'm going to use, I may have used Summer Love last time. I think I'm going to use the color Ruby. This bright red. It's a gloss. God, it's so pretty. It gives such a pretty glow. And I just don't wear it enough. Okay. So let's do quick eye. And then, you know what? Let me go ahead and do my lips first, just because I want to do my lips. I'm going to use this VFX Pro Camera Ready. It's Retro Rose. It's supposed to have this light filter and pigments that really pop on camera. It's a pharmacy too, but it's a matte liquid lipstick, so it'll stay on forever. But I like to use some of these colors and then go over with our Lip and Cheeks. It's got a gloss. As well, and I'm not even going to line my lips. I'm going to use this wand to line them. And I'm going to give it time to dry. And then I'm going to pop my another color. one of our lip and cheeks on it. But you know what? Look at this. Cut my fingernails today. They were so long, like dragon nails, that I feel free. I feel like a free person now that I don't have them. God, they kept getting into everything. Every time I touched something, it was so annoying. But now I'm like, oh my gosh. It's nice to have short nails. Okay. Now let's look at the eye colors. Ooh. Aren't they so pretty? I'm going to start with that color Paris. And I'm going to use it all over, all the way up to my brow bone. I'm going to use it on my whole lid. And one of the things that I love about this color, this Paris color, is that it is such a pretty color to use over other colors that you are trying to mute or just to give a little bit different pinky tone to. It was just so pretty. Like, I love wearing it over my purples. All right, now I'm going to go in. I don't know what these colors are yet, so I got to look at them. Now I've just bragged about not having fingernails, and guess what? I can't get these out. Now I'm going to go in with this color Cafe, which is right here. And I'm just going right in the crease with it. And golly, this is called Pomegranate, and this is called Revival. And the Revival does not translate well on camera because it is just like a deeper, I don't know, just a darker shade of that pomegranate. It's so pretty. I think I'm going to use that. Well, I don't know what to do with my eyeshadow brush. There it is. And I'm going to pop that Revival color out here in the outer crease. And I'm not blending, I'm just kind of packing it on for right now. And I'm also going to take it under my eye. And I'm going to blend it. I don't know what other color I want to use. Let's see what color this one is. On my lid, Riviera. And then what's this one? I think it may be Venus. Yeah. I think I'm going to use this Riviera, this gold. It's really pretty. I'm going to pop that on my lid. And this room, but when I shut this door, it is like a child. It tries to beat the door down to come in here, and I'm like, dude. It just keeps coming back. I love these gold colors. All right, I'm gonna put just, I think I'm gonna put just a little bit of that pomegranate kind of right. And then I'm gonna go back with that Revival in the outer just to deepen it still. I'm going to blend it together. Oh, I need to be done. 25 minutes was my goal. So I'm fixing to pop some mascara on. They're in there watching YouTube videos. I don't even know what they're watching. Now I'm going to go back over with that same pink color, just to soften the top part here. Then I'm going to use this Venus color. Right, pop it just a little bit on the inner corner. I'm trying not to get too much in there. Good enough. Now I'm going to pop on some mascara, and then the last thing that I'll do is put that petal over my lips to show you one of the things that I love doing with that. This is the Lash Princess. It's by Essence. Oh my gosh, for drugstore eyeshadow, it is top notch, the best, amazing. For high-end mascara, it's amazing. Like, it's good for high-end or drugstore, even though it is drugstore. It is so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And you can get it, I really like the Thrive. That's one of my favorites. And then I like the Double Lash Extend by Pharmacy. But for $5, 5 or 6, I think even at Ulta, you can get it from Amazon, Ulta, Walgreens. I don't know if, CVS. I don't know if Walgreens carries. But you can get a waterproof and regular for like $8.99 at Ulta. And they're both crazy good. Okay. So I put this Retro Rose VFX liquid lips on my lips. Now I'm going to go in. This is one of the things that I love about our lip and cheek colors. So some of these are glosses, some of these are satins. You can go in and layer these over and really change the color. So if I ever feel like my lips are too dark, I will go in with like this color Petal, and I'll pop it either in the center or over it, and it'll really lighten it up. If I wanted to deepen it, I will go in most of the time with this color Royal. And I know that looks scary crazy, but it's not. It is just a sheer kind of a stained gloss that it will give you just a little bit deeper of a shade of what your lip color is. God, it's so good. But I'm going to use this color Petal here. And I'm just going to pop that right in the center. When I want them to be pinky or a little more nude, or sometimes I'll use a burgundy color and then I'll pop it in. It just gives it such a pretty different color. And then it kind of gives just a smidgen of a gloss over that matte, so it's not exactly matte and it doesn't feel really dry. That's one of the things that I love about this, is the layering that over it. And then I would go in usually and set with a powder, which I'm going to do because I have been loving this red aspen powder, y'all. I did a big search trying to find some of the best mattifying, because I'm oily. I don't always use a setting powder, but sometimes when I'm going to be out and about, if I'm going to be out in the heat or anything else, I'm in Alabama, so there's days to where I think, oh my gosh, I want my makeup to be, I just want it to be matte. There's some days where I want it to be dewy and stuff. So on the days that I really want it to be matte, or I think it's going to be muggy, or I'm going to be out sweating, and nasty, I want to mattify, because I will end up being oily within, several hours anyway. But this will keep me matte forever. It's red aspen. I don't know if it's cornstarch or not, but it straight feels like cornstarch. And I love to apply it. Sometimes I apply it with my sponge, but I have been loving applying it with this, the blend brush. This is a very light application brush that you can apply with your foundation, or cream-based foundation, but I like it better with powder. I will barely tap any on it and get everything that I can off. And then I'm talking barely tap. Your under eyes, sometimes when they crease anyway, that's one of the places where you really want it to set. But some people, if they don't, you know, they're not oily, they don't want to set. But I set in my T-zone. And I usually will set right here along my jawline. If I feel like it, I'll go down my neck too. But I don't really care about it that much. But I will just kind of do that. And then once I've kind of tapped around, I will just kind of keep dragging it in a few places. That way if there's anything on the brush or anything, it's there. But God, you just wipe over your face and it feels like smooth as glass. It's crazy good. But now if you don't want it to be matte, this isn't for you because it is truly mattifying stuff. But I like the dewiness too. But it gives a great set. So there we are, people. There we are. If you're interested, you want a color match. Because I can feel it. I know there's people out there that are saying, I want to try that, but I'm not. Try it. Money back guarantee. If you don't like it, send it back. You got 30 days to try it. And then, or if you want to do a makeover, holler. We'll get together, throw some makeup on. You can say, yeah, I like it. Or, yeah, it's not for me. It's not for everybody, but it is good for everybody. Everybody, it's beneficial. It's beneficial. It's got benefits in it for your skin. Good stuff for your skin. Good ingredients in it. But it really is good for mature skin. It's your best friend. Oily skin, great. Dry skin, really great. Anyway, just send me a message if you're interested, or if you want a color match. Just click the link, send me a color match, or just shoot me a message with your picture, and I can get you back a response pretty quick. So it's been fun. It's been another Friday night. It's been a very quiet Friday night. What are you people doing? Where's everybody at? It's 9:30. Where's everybody at? But I will see you guys later.